The Mount Mercy softball team was one win shy of making the NAIA regional tournament for the second straight year. One key to the Mustang's success this year was the stellar pitching of senior Jayna Witzany. Many thought this was her final year in a Mustang uniform, but she's not quite ready to call it a career.
I did decide about 3 or 4 months ago. It was a few games into the season, and I was like, this cannot be my last game. This can't be my last season. I mean, we have such a young new team, and it was hard last year. I mean, we lost so many seniors, and then I was like, okay, well, it's going to be a brand new team. And then I loved playing with this new group of girls, and I wasn't ready for it to be done. So I had decided, and my coach and I were keeping it under wraps for a while, and then up until recently, then we started telling everybody.
Witzany may be coming back for one more season, but her name is already inked into the record books, and she'll most certainly go down as one of the greatest pitchers in Mount Mercy University history. She owns 56 different records from career, single season to game best. Some examples include career wins. That record had stood for 25 years, and career strikeouts, which was a 12-year record. She also owns records in innings pitched, starts, complete games, strikeouts per game, and saves. These may be individual records, but that's not how she sees them.
I was definitely most proud of the career wins because it takes an entire team. All the girls I've played with before, all the girls I've played with last 3 years, all the girls I'm playing with now, the girls I'm going to play with in the future that are going to add on to it. You know, I can't win a game by myself. So yes, it's my name on the record, but it takes a whole team to win a game. So I was just incredibly honored that, you know, each girl is working their butt off basically to get those wins that are credited to my name. And the strikeouts, that was pretty cool. I also didn't know I had that many strikeouts this year either. I don't have a goal or anything. It just kind of happens.
Witzany was a major piece to this year's success for the Mustangs, especially during the Heart of America Conference softball tournament. She started 4 straight games, pitching 30 total innings and striking out 41 batters. Her reason for pitching 4 straight games is pretty simple.
Called strike 3, caught the corner.
I wanted it. I wanted the ball in my hand every pitch of the game. And I just kept telling myself, you know, this is the first day of the tournament, or this is the first day of the doubleheader. So yes, you could probably see in the 4th day I slowed down just a touch, but I definitely wanted the ball in my hand every pitch. And I was ready to go in. I kept my mental state as I'm not tired and I'm just as fresh as if I started the first day. My arm Sunday night definitely started hurting after I let myself, you know, calm down and realize what happened. But I just kept pushing. My mom was a big part of that. I mean, when we were kids growing up, it was always like, you're a machine, like just keep pushing, like you can do it. And, you know, your body's, and I learned that in college, that you are significantly tougher than you think you are.
There's still more to be written about Witzany's amazing career at Mount Mercy since she's coming back for one more season. She never imagined that she would be breaking records, and now she's embraced being a leader on this team.
I definitely had to grow into it. I was a very quiet person, probably up until even this year, to be honest. And I had started my master's degree, and I've done a lot of MBA and MSL classes. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the leadership classes themselves. So I've picked up a lot of different skills and how to lead different people and see the strengths in individuals. My sophomore year, the COVID year, I think there was a game when we were in Arizona, and I walked 8 batters straight, I think.
Oh, my.
It was a rough outing, to say the least. And my coach was like, you have to keep going. You're gonna figure it out. And I was like, oh, cool. So I took that as a huge learning curve, and I worked my butt off after that because I had Emily last year too, and she worked just as hard because she had retired before and came back. So the climb worked out. You know, I worked really hard to get where I am. And my coach has worked really hard and put a lot of trust in me.